trailers keep on coming, and now we got the Merc with the mouth. So the first real official release of a Deadpool trailer has finally happened. This has been a long time coming, because first there was the test footage that got leaked and then finally got revealed properly. That was from a year ago. Then there was the footage out of Comic-Con, which again got leaked. Now we have an official release, and I'm not entirely sure if this trailer is the exact same thing that was shown at Comic-Con. I think it's pretty close. I don't think it's the exact same thing though. In any case, this is our first proper look at Deadpool in a proper release from the movie itself. We've gotten some very interesting and some very good teaser material up to this point, but this is the first thing that we've really gotten a good look at what's going to be in the film itself. And it's good, but I'm not quite as thrilled as I kind of wanted to be with this. There's not really anything wrong with it. The bits of humor that we get are good. I like, the kind of meta shout-outs to Ryan Reynolds having been Green Lantern and that not working out well at all. I like just the tone and the attitude of Deadpool, but I'm not particularly in love with how much of the trailer is taken up with action. And in particular, it looks like really just one main action set piece set on the highway. Now, maybe that just largely has to do with where they are in terms of post-production. Maybe that's the stuff that's just most ready to show, so that's what they put the most of in this trailer. But the thing was, I was never worried about the action for this. Action movies, they went through a rough period where everything was shaky cam and all of that. Rapid cuts. It got bad for a while, but action movies and action sequences have gotten in a good place. That was never what I was worried about. What I wanted to see more of was the humor and just how whacked out Deadpool is as a character. And especially considering that one of the trailers that was released was a red band, I kind of hoped for a bit more of that and really just see how irreverent and off the wall this guy is. And I feel like they held back on that a little bit. I suspect and I hope that it was deliberate, because they're really trying to get the general audience on board with this, because the fans were going to go to this no matter what. They've got us in their pocket. So they made something a little bit safer with this trailer, I think, in an attempt to make it appeal to a wider audience than the folks who are already on board. That said, while I don't like that the action is featured so heavily in this trailer, the action that is in there is good. I like it. I like how nimble and fluid Deadpool's motions are, and the way he moves through the air, the way he fights. It feels like legit action. The hits, they look like good, solid hits, whether it's from a gun or from a punch. And I still think Ryan Reynolds is perfect for this part. What happened to this character in X-Men Origins Wolverine really felt like one of the most wasted opportunities ever. They are definitely correcting that here, but again, I don't like the fact that the trailer overall feels a bit generic. It reminds me to a certain extent of the first Ant-Man trailer, where there are hints of what the movie actually is, but the actual sort of thrust of the trailer, or the way they frame it and what they put the emphasis on, is a bit more on the generic side, kind of focusing on the action in both cases and not so much putting the emphasis on what really makes this unique in the superhero film. Now, I'm kind of hoping that, much like with Ant-Man, that is more an indication of the marketing than of the finished product. Because I still have a pretty good amount of faith in this thing that it's going to be as nuts and off the wall and irreverent and meta as I want it to be. And I don't usually get this level of confidence in a property that really hasn't proven itself at all, but I really do have a high degree of confidence in this, and I do suspect that my reservations with the trailer are just reflective of the marketing and not of the finished film. I still expect to really enjoy the heck out of this film. So, have you seen the Deadpool trailer? Red Band, I hope, if you've seen any of them. But in any case, what were your thoughts on the thing? Whatever it was, drop something down in the comments and let's talk about it. Until next time, this council is adjourned.